Hello everyone, it's me, Rob. Now, I know you are waiting to see your Draw with Rob video, but I just wanted to pop up for a second at the beginning just to tell you about something really exciting. It's the new Draw with Rob at Christmas activity book. I think you're really going to like this. It's full of festive, fun things to do over the Christmas period. We start off with an arty advent, so it's something for you to do, a little drawing-y thing for you to do every single day from the 1st of December right up until the 24th. What else is there? You can make your own Christmas cards, make your own Christmas decorations. I've got like a template for a letter to Father Christmas, so you can tell him what you want for Christmas. We have lots of jokes to put inside Christmas crackers or to put around the table on Christmas Day. I even have a little thing where you can make up a little gift box in there and you can colour it in whatever colours you like. And parents, there's thank you card templates in there, so no excuse not to write thank you cards. Of course, it's full of all the draw-alongs and puzzles that you found in the first book too, not the same ones, different ones, festive ones. We've got a Santa draw-along, we've got an elf draw-along, we've got snowman draw-along, loads and loads of things. So listen, I think you're going to like it. It's available from wherever you get your books, so check it out. And if you like it, do let me know using that Draw with Rob hashtag. Now, on to your Draw with Rob video. Have fun everyone, and I'll see you in a second. Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Draw with Rob, with me, Rob Biddulph. Now then, I am a children's author and illustrator. You might have seen me from books like this, my brand new picture book, well, quite new picture book, called Doggone, all about a little pug called Teddy, who loses his human. I also illustrate books for other people sometimes, including very famous people like Michael Bond, the man who invented Paddington Bear. I was very lucky to be asked to illustrate his Parsley the Lion stories, and this book has only just come out too. Lovely gift book, so check that one out. Look, lots of really cool characters. Sage the owl, Parsley the lion, Dill the dog, Bayleaf the gardener, all sorts of things. A really fun book, so you should check that one out. Now then, we are here today, as per usual, to draw a lovely picture together. Now then, the animal we're drawing today is one of my favourites. I always say that, don't I? I guess I just love lots of animals. But this is a really, really fun one because it's one of the most colourful animals in the whole world. Today we are drawing a mandrill. Now then, you might not know what a mandrill is when I just say the word mandrill, but trust me, if you saw a picture of a mandrill, you would recognise him. You know the film The Lion King? Have you seen The Lion King? Well, the character whose name is Rafiki, who is the sort of the monkey creature with a very colourful face who holds up Simba when he's born, that's a mandrill. I thought it'd be really fun to draw one today. So what you're going to need is a piece of paper, a pen or a pencil, something to draw with. Probably best if you've got some colours to hand because this is a very colourful animal indeed, and a lot of fun to colour in later on. So grab some coloured pencils if you can. And let's start, shall we? Now this is how it works. I'm going to draw this picture in little tiny sections. I'm just going to draw very simple shapes. What you do, you watch me draw my little simple shape, pause your video, you copy exactly what I draw, start it up again, I'll draw a bit more, pause your video, copy what I do. I'll keep adding to it, you keep adding to it, I draw, you draw, I draw, you draw, and we're going to end up with a lovely picture of a mandrill at the end, trust me. It's going to be a good one, this one. I've got a good feeling about this. Okay, shall we start? Right. So, at the top of your piece of paper, right near the top of your piece of paper, I want you to draw a very simple horizontal line, like that. Nice and easy, quite a thick line. How many centimetres? About 10 centimetres long, something like that. Nice, simple start, okay? That's a lot of ink on the page, isn't it? I am definitely going to smudge that at some point, mark my words. You see if I don't. I'll try not to though. Right, the next thing to do is towards the left hand end of your piece of your horizontal line, I want you to draw a little circle that just touches the line like that. Okay? Then guess what? I want you to do another one at this end like that. So it looks like a sort of skateboard, doesn't it? So far. Then inside this circle, I want you to draw a tiny little circle and another one like that. Still looks like a skateboard, but it is not a skateboard. Okay, the next thing to do is just right of center of the line, I want you to draw quite a long vertical line down to just below halfway down your piece of paper, like that. And then next to that, about a centimetre apart, I want you to draw another one, exactly the same length. Then, once you've done that, we're going to add a sort of bulbous end. So we're going to do two little curvy bits first of all, just curving out like that. Then we're going to curve around again here. We're going to come down and we're going to make it into a sort of rounded corner rectangle like that at the bottom. This is going to be our mandrill's nose. So these are the eyes obviously, and this is going to be our mandrill's nose. Now you know how I like to draw nostrils. We are going to draw a line coming up here and then one of my little spirally things that I like to do. And we're going to do a mirror image of that on this side. There we go. Starting to look a little bit like a mandrill, I think. The next thing to do is about halfway up this side here, I want you just to draw a sort of curved line that comes around the side like that. And we're going to do exactly the same over here. So it's sort of like a C shape on this side, comes down like that. Then we're going to join them up in the middle, not dead straight line. We're going to have a very slight, very subtle sort of little curve as we join them up like that. They're such interesting looking creatures, these guys. Do you know what? They're a type of monkey, a mandrill. The name Mandrill actually means man ape. So there you go. And I think they're the largest. I think a mandrill is the largest monkey in the whole world. They grow up to, sometimes they can be up to like a metre tall. So they're really quite big, these guys. And they're quite similar in lots of ways to humans. They have two eyes that point forward like we do. So they have, binocular vision just like us. And so I think they have opposable thumbs too. I'll check that. Rob, do they have opposable thumbs? Well, there you go. Either they do or they don't. I really should have checked that beforehand, but hey, that's why we have the education station, people. Right, let's get back to our drawing. Right, at the bottom here, I want you to just add a small semicircle. Like that, going down. That's going to be our mandrill's lower jaw. Now then, they have these really cool little beards. They're bright yellow actually, these beards. So what I want you to do is we're going to add two curved lines that come down here. Then we're going to go up, down, up, down, up, down. And we should end up roughly in the center there. And then let's do exactly the same on this side. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And we join them up like that. Make a lovely little beard shape. He's taking shape rather nicely, this chap. Okay, now, the thing I think visually that mandrills are most famous for are these kind of areas here. I'm not sure what they're called. They're like these bright blue sort of, I don't know what they look like. They're sort of made of leather or something. Obviously not made of leather, but these sort of like pad things that are on their face, and they're really incredible looking things. I don't know, I'm not sure what their function is. I think it's probably all to do with display and just, showing either displays of affection or displays of anger. But these colourful markings, I guess, are a way of the mandrills expressing some sort of emotion. Really, why didn't I do some research about this beforehand? I'll try and find something out, and if I do find something out, it will be popping up here right now that tells you a little bit about these things and maybe even what they're called. So yeah, hopefully you'll be able to read something now, which will tell you. In the meantime, let me show you how to draw these things that we don't know what they're called. What I want you to do is, from about here, so maybe 5 centimeters down from the top, I want you to draw a curve that comes up and underneath the eye, turns around, and then it's going to join back up right down here, right down with the nose, like that. And exactly the same on the other side. Curve around, come down, and join up with the nose again. So it's a bit like a great big heart shape, isn't it? I'm going to take my slightly thinner pen now because we need to add some little detail lines. What I want you to do here, we're going to come up and we're going to curve around and we're going to go to the edge like that. And we're going to do the same again, a bit lower down, and then we're going to do one more just in there like that. Again, we're going to do the same on the other side. Up, curve around, hit the edge. Up, curve around, hit the edge. Up, curve around, hit the edge. There we go. That's looking good. I think that's looking pretty good. Okay, the next thing to do is from, let's see, let's do it from about here. I want you to draw quite a big curve. It's going to come out horizontally at first, and then we're going to start heading back up here, and we're going to go off the top of our page like that. This is going to be the size of our mandrill's head. You can do the same on the other side. Try and keep it as symmetrical as you can. Mine's not very symmetrical, never mind. We don't mind that, do we? There we go. And then just at the top level with the eyes, we're going to add a slight curve, just poking out the side. Sometimes you can't really see their ears at all, but sometimes they just sort of poke out of the fur. And again, you remember how I do the ears? We do a little swirly bit in there, like that. Swirly bit in there, like that. And then the last thing we're going to do, we're going to add the edge of our mandrill's body. Now, our mandrill, we're doing a real close-up today. So we're going to add sort of a zigzaggy line down the side there. Another one down the side here, like that. But it's a real close-up view of our mandrill, isn't it? So there we go. I'm going to add a little bit of detail there. But pretty much, that is our mandrill outline ready to colour in. Now then, colour-wise, we have a bright red nose, bright blue, funny platey bit things here, bright yellow beard. Then the rest is sort of browns and greys and purples and all sorts of colours. But you know what, as per usual, I think they have sort of yellow eyes as well, yellowy orangey eyes. I'm going to try and stick to actual mandrill colours here. But you can do whatever you like, obviously. We have lots of little shapes here that you could colour in multicolours to make a nice rainbow mandrill. That would be cool. The only things I'd say is we're going to colour this area around the eyes. We're going to make that really kind of dark because their eyes are quite set back. Okay, so we're going to make that nice and dark. In fact, I'm going to make all of this bit very dark. That will make the bright colours of the nose and the mouth and the beard and the things and the eyes stand out much more if we do them dark. So everything in my drawing is going to end up being really, really dark apart from this bit in the middle. I think that will make a really nice dramatic picture. Should I stop talking? Should I start colouring? What do you think? That's a good idea, isn't it? I will see you back here in about 30 seconds or so, okay? So have fun colouring and I'll see you later. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, whew, that was a big colour, wasn't it? I spent a long time doing that. You can see I've covered almost all of my paper with pencil and colour there. I told you I was going to make it very dark, didn't I, all around here, just so that those bright colours of the facial features really stand out. Now I cannot wait to see what you guys have done with your drawings. Now I don't know, I know I meant to sign this drawing somewhere, aren't I? But I don't know where to sign it. There's no space. What should I do? I'll do a tiny, I'll tell you what, we'll do a tiny little curly RB up there. Rob Biddulph. There we go. Sometimes you have to improvise with your signature. Oh, I'm quite pleased with this one. It's quite a nice one. This would look quite nice in a frame, I think. yeah, I can't wait to see your drawings here. It's a really fun one to do, this mandrill. I'm anticipating lots of colour all over your drawings. So what you need to do is get your grown-up to take a picture of your drawings. Tag it with the Draw with Rob hashtag, that way I get to see it. If you're drawing at school with your teacher, tag it. Get your teacher to take a picture of you all, first of all, holding your pictures up, and tag it with the Class of the Week hashtag. Then I'll choose my favourite and you might win your Class of the Week certificate. That might be fun. So yes, I can't wait to see your drawings. What else have I got to tell you? Not much else, I don't think, apart from I'm going to be back very soon with another Draw with Rob video. In the meantime, I'd like you all to take care of yourselves, please, if that's all right with you guys. And I'll see you very soon. Bye everyone.